The favorite pastime of government is to create a problem that they have to fix later. President Obama is praised for being the president that brought us to the Great Recession, but the Great Recession was caused by government interference in free markets. The free market determined that some people could not afford to buy a house. The government stepped in with loan guarantees to allow people to buy houses the banks said they could not afford. Turns out the banks were right. The housing market collapsed and the government had to spend trillions of dollars to fix the problem it caused. In the war on poverty, the government created systemic poverty. Many blame it on race, but the fact is that the very places where blacks and people of color live in urban poverty are the very places that once lifted the same people out of poverty. Then the government decided to change the rules to send our manufacturing jobs overseas, and in a twist of irony, created a safety net that for the first time in history enabled people to stay poor in place after the jobs moved away. Throughout American history, people moved to where the jobs were. No longer. We have communities that have been waiting a generation for jobs to return. In the meantime, systemic poverty lives on. It seems like common sense that the government would help retrain and move people to the jobs rather than pay people to wait for jobs that may never return. Today's immigration crisis, high gas prices, rising inflation, high crime, and the education crisis, all problems created by the government. Now they want you to re-elect them to solve the very problems they created. Please don't fall for it. I am not a lawyer and I am not a politician. I am a citizen servant who understands the proper role of government. American exceptionalism is not magic. Free people do exceptional things. It's that simple. It does not matter whether you were born here or immigrated here. Freedom has an amazing effect on people. Return freedom to the people. Support my candidacy.